Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Female Dwarf Noble Rogue. This is episode 39 and here we are. We are at Kadash Taig, which is Shale's personal side quest. And this is where we left off last time at the end of episode 38, but what we're going to do is, there's a couple things. My inventory is getting really full, and also we have a side quest that we didn't finish back in the Orzammar Taig, and so we're just going to take a little detour here. Here we are at Kadash Taig on the map, and we're just going to take a little detour here back to Orzammar Taig, and we're going to take care of, there was a side quest that we finished and I forgot to get the last piece or hand it in or whatever it is here in Orzammar Taig. And also there's an NPC here named Ruck.
The Swamp Witch has a great deal in common with my former master.
The Swamp Witch? How original.
The Swamp Witch has the same arrogance, the same air of cruelty. I would hate for it to have possession of my control rod, if it still worked, of course.
Let me tell you what you can do with your control rod, Gollum.
Is it telling me that if the rod did work, that it wouldn't want control over me?
I wouldn't go so far as that. I could, for instance, command you to go and jump in a lake. A very deep lake.
It fools no one. The Swamp Witch would control everything if it could. It would have us all dancing on its strings.
Oh, you know me too well, Gollum. Your revealing gaze has laid me bare.
I will be watching the Swamp Witch. It must not be trusted.
Now you're beginning to sound just like Alistair.
That was priceless. Okay, I didn't want to talk over that. I almost did. I think I kind of stepped on it at the beginning there. Anyways, I was saying we're here to complete a side quest that somehow fell through the cracks, or maybe I completed it and I didn't notice, or there's a piece of the puzzle that I neglected to pick up. Something happened in some such way where we ended up with a side quest here in Orzammar Taig that we need to finish, so we're going to do that. And also, while we're here, we're going to take care of another problem, that is inventory space. There's an NPC here named Ruck. I don't know if you remember him or not. Okay, so that takes care of that. That finishes that quest. And as I was saying, we're talking about Ruck. He's here. We were looking, he's a blacksmith and he went on some sort of campaign out here in the Deep Roads, and we were looking for him for his mother, and basically he has survived by eating dead darkspawn, and it has basically caused him to lose his mind because of the darkspawn taint. And you may think, well, if he ate dead darkspawn, you know, isn't that kind of like drinking darkspawn blood? Doesn't that make him a Grey Warden? Well, it would, but if you recall, you can't just drink straight up darkspawn blood. It has to be darkspawn blood plus an archdemon's blood, plus there's some sort of magical ritual that, you know, I don't know, pasteurizes it or purifies it or something. It makes it so that you don't necessarily die of the taint, although some Grey Wardens still do die of the taint, except it doesn't turn them into a ghoul slowly over time. It just kills them instantly. So, anyway, Ruck has eaten dead darkspawn to survive, and we're going the wrong way. I took a wrong turn. But in conversation, he does say that he can sense the taint within you. Talking about sensing the taint within a Grey Warden. So he does feel it. So he does have some of the effects of it, but it's still slowly turning him into a ghoul. Here we go.
good friend is back. A good friend won't make Ruck remember the light. How can Ruck help the friend?
Do you have anything to trade?
For you, yes, Ruck has many things. He can give them, and you don't even have to give him shiny coins. No. But you can if you want.
Cool, that's awesome. I need to sell off a bunch of inventory here. Just get rid of some things that I don't need so that I can finish Shale's personal side quest without having inventory problems, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Excuse me. I just hate opening up my inventory and destroying stuff that's worth good gold just to make room, you know, so I can continue a dungeon without having to go all the way back to town. There's a lot of good stuff here. Do we need to save any of this? The Helm of the Legion, Silkweave Bracers. I'll go ahead and keep some of it just in case. Ring of Selection. I need to keep all these runes. I need to keep all these gifts. Smuggled Miriam Diamond. Let's see, I need sapphires and topazes, emeralds, and malachites. Okay, so emerald, sapphire, topaz. I don't need the amethyst. I need the malachites. I don't need the fluorspar. The reason why I'm keeping the sapphires, the emeralds, the topazes, and the malachites is because you can hand them in for XP at camp. The Golem Registry, you need to keep that. Okay, so we're down to 54 out of 120, so that's much better at least. Okay, now let's turn around and head back. So should we go? Let's just go across the bridge. Looks like it's shorter. So yeah, okay, we completed a quest. It was I think it was the Topsider's Honor. We ended up with a sword. I think it was a quest where you kind of go around and you collected the clues, and then finally you collect the last clue and it says, oh hey, by the way, there's a sword back in Kadash Tide, you should go get it. And that's the quest reward. So I think that's how we ended up having to come back here. If I recall correctly, I think I always have to come back here because that's the way the quest is set up. You get the last piece at the Anvil of the Void or just before, and then you have to end up coming back here to Orzammar to get the quest reward and hand it all in. Okay, now we can head back to Kadash Tide after our little detour there, and we can finally finish Shale's personal quest. Okay, so let's just grab a quick save here now that we got everything kind of squared away. Oh, chopped his head off. That was nice. Excuse me. fat-fingered dual weapon sweep there. I didn't well, wasted it. That's okay. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. Okay. Let's just quick save and move on here.
Well, all right.
This is it. Kadash Taig.
So, this is where you're from?
Perhaps. It may also be where I was found. These ruins are always overrun by vermin. There may be something noteworthy further in, however. Was this a home once?
I'm
Did I live
sensing
here?
your darkspawn.
Somebody's already hammering on him. Okay, that was quick. Alright, looks like we missed a little bit of loot here.
Of course.
Small flawless fire crystal. Let's see. What is Shale wearing as far as weapons and armor? Oh, hold on. She's got on a small clear natural and a large chipped spirit crystal. We just picked up a small flawless fire crystal. Not sure what I like Shale to wear. I guess we'll have to figure it out as we go along here. Okay. Okay, the green ones are called natural, and the blue ones are called spirit. I'm pretty sure I almost always equip her with either 2 greens or 2 blues. So that's 2 natural crystals or 2 spirit crystals. I can't remember which. Maybe they're both good, I don't know. I see an emissary. I gotta go get it. I cannot activate stealth. Oh no. No, 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 no. Get him. Chopped his head off. Yes. Oh, I got stunned. Oh my gosh, really? Jeez. Get behind him so you can max that. Thank you. Okay, no, no, no. Don't cross the bridge. Don't cross the streams. Okay, are we good? Did we miss any? I don't think we missed any loot back there. Didn't see anything. Alright, so let's grab a little quick save here. Then we'll cross the bridge. Is this where? Oh, this is it. This is where the uh-oh, I just walked on Shale. She's talking here. She says, I see nothing. Whatever was once here is gone.
Whatever was once here is gone.
Okay, so I kind of messed up that little dialogue there, but there's some traps here. I think Zevran was running to grab that trap, but I stole it from him. That's okay. Let's see, where can we do the most good? I guess we'll go over here and start taking out dark spawn. Okay, let's go down. Okay. Look at all these dark stalkers, man, or deep stalkers. Oh, they're all over more again. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, that's chaotic.
Lovely.
Alright. Are we in good shape here? We came down this bridge. This is where we entered the area. Okay.
Watch out, trap there.
Zevran just saw a trap. Are you gonna go get it for me, Zev? Hey, hey, thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, so let's grab a quick save here. And move on. What do we got? Here's a pile of bones. Okay. There's a chest and a pile of bones, and I think we gotta wrap around to the right. Let's sneak back here real quick if we can. Uh-oh. Deep stalker. Grab some loot while my party's finishing up those deep stalkers there. Okay, I don't see anything back here. Got a pile of bones here. And then I see... Uh-oh. Wow.
Next time.
Okay. So I see a chest through the wall up here. But I think we kind of circle around and go up there. Oh, come on now. Excuse me. I'm having trouble clearing my throat all day.
Well, all right.
You will learn to fear me.
Been worse.
Okay. Are we done now? Are we in good shape? Can we move on here? Okay. Oh, let's quick save. Alright, good.
Lovely.
Okay.
Crawling with filth. Typical.
Chop his head off.
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
Okay, now I'm lost sufficiently. That's great. Okay. Where were we? I remember being here. I remember. Wait a minute. Oh, now I'm confused. Okay, I remember being here. That's the way we came from. So we go this way. And this way. Oh, there's a chest that I saw earlier. Alright, so let's circle back through here. Uh-oh. I hear shrieks. Where are they? Oh wow, Shriek Alpha. Okay.
Time for more bugs.
Careful now. Don't get in trouble. Okay, we're in good shape. What else we got going on here? Is this the way we go? Let's look at the map real quick. Okay, we were here and we were looking. Okay, I see where we're at now. Alright. Can we quick save? Yeah. Because I have a feeling we're about to get into one of those fights that pull us halfway across the map. Chopped his head off. Chopped his head off. Okay, I need to hit a stamina draft. There we go. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, here's a chest. Uh-oh.
I cannot be defeated.
Why am I moving so slowly? Oh, I had a debuff on me. Okay. How we doing? We doing okay? We in good shape? I think we're in good shape. Let's take a look at the map. I think we're almost done here.
I'm uncertain what I hope to find here.
Oh, it's an ogre. Cool. Alright. Yeah, I hate that. Get up, quickly. Oh, nice. Is it gonna do it? Yes! Yes! I love that animation. Yes! Okay. So let's go ahead and take care of this, I guess.
What is this? This I remember. It has dates and names. This is to honor those who volunteered, those who became golems. And there is my name, Shale of House Kadash. Just as Karadin said. I remember now. I remember, Shale. That was me.
You remember? That's wonderful.
Wonderful to remember being a soft, squishy creature of flesh. Perhaps. I will need to think on these things I have learned. Perhaps I will speak to it of them soon. For now, let us carry on as we have.
Okay, we got the achievement, Stone's Lament. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's another fight before we leave here. Let's quick save. And let's gather some loot here. Another, oh, it's an ice crystal. I thought it was a spirit crystal because it was blue. Oh, there's another natural. I thought for sure there was another fight. Alright, let's look at Shale's equipment. Okay, Shale has a small, clear natural. Does it show? Oh, it does. Okay, she has a fire, an ice, and a lightning for weapon. And then she has a spirit and a natural. Constitution, armor, physical resistance, constitution, health regeneration. That seems kind of like a tanking type thing, right? Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so now okay, we do not wish to venture forth, not just yet. So let's quick save, and then anytime party picker. This is a mod that allows you to change your party members anywhere you want. Okay, so we need to, we're gonna tell Shale to
Pigeon crap.
go on back home. We're gonna grab Ogren again because he's actually part of the story that we're involved with at the moment. We just kind of, you know, we took a little detour and did Shale's personal quest. That looks weird. Shale with her natural crystals on. That looks kind of, I don't know, like shiny and strange. Okay, everybody gets all buffed up there. Alright, just for good measure, I'm going to quick save it. I'm going to reload the quick save and redo my buffs. And also get rid of that visual glitch from Morrigan there. Oh, and somebody leveled up too.
Of course.
No. Okay, who leveled up? Was it? It was the dog. Alright, how do we do that? Go to bark spawn. Nope, that's the quest log. Oh, here we go. Level up. Okay, I'm not noticing any problems, so I think I'm just gonna cram it all into strength as usual. And, ooh, we get frightened. Mabari lets out a frightening howl, forcing nearby enemies to cower in fear unless they pass a mental resistance check. Okay, so it's like a crowd control type thing. Let's check his tactics. Health poultice most powerful. Okay, enemy nearest visible mage overwhelm. Okay, surrounded, do the dread howl. And then we have growl, overwhelm, charge, shred. And then we just got a brand new ability called frighten. It's a crowd control. A crowd control. It's a single target. Oh no, it says forcing nearby enemies to cower in fear. Okay, so it's actually an AoE. You know what? Let's do a self surrounded by at least 2 enemies. Okay, so self surrounded by at least 2 enemies, and then what is it called? Frighten. Use ability frighten, and then that way if Dread Howl is on cooldown, then he can use Frighten. Oh, but you know what? There is diminishing returns, so I wouldn't want Barkspawn to cast Dread Howl and then immediately after cast Frighten, because then what it would do, essentially it would shorten the stun. It would basically, Frighten would overwrite the Dread Howl, and then the Dread Howl wouldn't last as long, and the Frighten also wouldn't last as long as it normally would have, because it would be subject to diminishing returns. That way you can't sit there and chain stun an enemy. I mean, you can, but the second one is shorter than the first one, and the third one is shorter than the second one, and so on and so forth. So let's put a different condition. Let's say, you know what? I wanted to do this originally, but I didn't say it. So let's go. Let's make it so that if an enemy is attacking Wynn or Morrigan, because Wynn and Morrigan are my two main healers. So how do we do that? Wynn being attacked, Frighten. Does it have to be targeted? Mabari lets out a frightening howl, forcing nearby enemies to cower in fear unless they pass a mental resistance check. It doesn't look like it's targeted. So we'll put Wynn being attacked, cast Frighten, and then we'll put where is it? Morrigan being attacked, cast Frighten. There, that's cool. Okay, so what that does is that makes it so anytime Wynn or Morrigan are being attacked, then Barkspawn will run over there and cast Frighten, which will then basically stun or crowd control any enemy that's near Wynn or Morrigan. Very cool. Very cool. I dig that. I think that's a great idea. Let's do that. Okay, switch back to my Warden, and we'll grab a quick save. And then I guess we'll just go to Orzammar. Not exactly sure what we're supposed to do here. I think we have to go to the assembly.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
Okay, well, first of all, I just want to say that Prince Balin up there said, my father has one remaining child to assume. That's actually not true. My Warden, this female dwarf standing right in front of you here, is Lady Idukan. She is Prince Balin's sister. So actually he has two children, but I guess technically they exiled her and removed her name from everything and pretend that she doesn't exist, which is stupid. Okay, I just want to say, I bear a crown forged by Caradin on the Anvil of the Void.
Caradin was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caradin forged a crown for Orzammar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this. The word of a drunken sot and a murdering exile known to be in Harrowmont's pocket.
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make. and bears House Ortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caradon choose?
He wished me to give it to whomever I chose.
Why would a paragon entrust an exile and a murderer with such a weighty decision? This is utterly ridiculous.
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
I would grant the crown to Harriman.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
I don't know if y'all remember or not, but the origin story here that we're playing
Let the
out.
memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, and the king of Orzammar.
Sorry, I walked on that dialogue there.
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
I was gonna say, if you remember the origin story we're playing out here, Balin is our younger brother, and he actually killed our older brother and framed us for the murder. Framed my warden here, so I'm gonna say, stand down, Balin. You've lost.
You turned your back on Orzammar when you killed our brother.
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Guards!
I didn't kill our brother. You did. And you made it look like I did it, you son of a bitch. So now I'm gonna kill you.
Dear me, what's all the fuss?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right, Balin. Now you're dead. Alright, now how many cards do we still have up? I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm showing 8. Okay, so 7. Ooh, chopped her head off.
I admit I did not think even
Wow.
Balin would defy the word of a paragon, nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control.
It didn't even look like we got to finish the fight that was in the assembly room here. Like, it just kind of... I was still showing hostiles alive, and it just went, nope, sorry, cutscene. Whatever. Alright, let's see. What are my choices? I'm going to say I have faith in you, King Harrimont.
Your father would be proud of what you did today. Those loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaties. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion.
And I must return to my duties on the surface.
This is the staff I carried as King Endrin II. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
Your role in this election will long be remembered.
Harrimant's ally. Okay, so... I kind of wanted to finish that fight, because it... I mean, there's Balin, he's dead. I'm glad he's dead, but there's a couple of Deshers, or whatever they call them, dead here too, but I just didn't want any of them to, like, you know, escape justice. Alright, how do I get out of here? South. I wonder if there's any quests we need to turn in. Let's look. Orzammar, an unlikely scholar. Dagnus request to the Circle of Magi. Haven't done that yet. Lost to the memories. Return to Orta with the records. Okay, we gotta turn that in. A Mother's Hope. Thilda, that's Ruck's mother. We gotta turn that in. Deliver Rogue Lyrium to the Circle of Magi. Okay, we have to turn that in also. The Dead Cast. And the Golem Registry. Okay. We will turn in what we can. Let's, I guess... If I quick save, that means I can't go back and do that fight in the assembly room again. Ah, it's good enough. Balin's dead, and I was the one that struck the killing blow, so that makes me happy. So, quick save.
The throne restored and legends put to rest. Incredible.
Hey, it's the Legion of the Dead.
If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly.
Can I count on you to fight the Blight at my side?
You'll have us. It's time the surfaces saw the good the stone can unleash. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
Right on. Okay. We have to go to the Shaperate, which is here, I believe.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig?
I have the records right here.
You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Awesome. We just helped out Orda there. Helped her prove that she was a noble indeed from a noble house. Let's talk to the Shaper.
Impressive work, Warden. King Haramont's impending coronation has been entered into the memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
Yes, I have some tracings you might be interested in.
What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
Cool. Okay, and do we have anything else in here that we need to do? I see this. Is this, what is this? Quest, oh, codex updated. Some sort of codex. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have one more thing to take care of in here. Here, the Wall of Memories. Shaperate's Blessing. Okay. Let's have a look. Dagna. Meet Orta in the assembly. Filda. Okay, so we just have Filda, Orta in the assembly, and then Precious Metals and the Unlikely Scholar. Both of those are taken care of at the Mage Tower. So, alright, so we got two things to do out here. And then we can leave and go to camp. Oh, I should have quick saved it before walking through that door. It's okay. We'll quick save it before we walk back in here. And go on in.
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house, they gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me.
Just continue supporting King Harrowmont.
I will. And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official?
It did. Cool. That's satisfying. Okay. That takes care of that. And then all we have left is to visit Ruck's mother. Oh, that's the Royal Palace. Do we have something to take care of inside the Royal Palace? I think we do. Alright, let's quick save it. And go into the Royal Palace. Yeah. Yep. We have a crow assassination contract to carry out. Okay. Should we go talk to Harrowmont first real quick? Just for fun?
I will not forget who won me this throne.
You're welcome, King Harrowmont. We were happy to help. Vartag. This is Balin's second. King Balin will never give up the throne. Guards, attack! Well, King Balin is dead. Prince Balin is dead. Or I should say, my brother is dead. Actually, both my brothers are dead.
King Balin will never give up the throne.
Oh, chop his head off. Yes.
No more.
Nicely done. Yes, how satisfying is that? We got to chop Vartag's head off. What is in here? This is the king's bedroom. There's nothing going on in here? Okay. Thought for sure. This is Balin's old bedroom. Okay, there's nothing in here.
Think of it, Zevran. You may have stumbled into a most delightful possibility for your future.
Oh, are you dispensing professional advice now?
It simply occurs to me that if, say, Alistair were to become King of Ferelden, he may have need of someone of your talents.
From what I know of the fellow, it seems there would be a fair difference between what he needed and what he cared to make use of.
If Alistair becomes king, it would certainly not be through any brilliance on his part. Whoever puts him there, now there's the one who will need you.
Now that's an interesting thought. You've such a devious mind, my dear. Why have we not made love as of yet?
For what purpose? I would sooner stab you in the face than let you touch me, elf.
And somehow that makes the idea even more intriguing.
I love it. Okay, this is Lady Iduken's old room. Oh my goodness, there's something going on here. Well, first... Okay, let's take care of that. And second, let's quick save. Talk to this fella.
Please be quiet. My patient needs a rest. Fools and their politics. The poison was probably imported as a king killer, and she got dosed by mistake. I've never seen anything this potent.
Can I help?
Warden, I don't know. Maybe you've seen something like this on the surface. Maybe you've used something like it. If you can chase these things down, I'll thank you, but I won't get my hopes up. The stone will take her soon.
Okay, new quest, exotic methods. Alright, so this is a side quest, and basically you have to have an herbalist in your party, which I do. Wynn and Morrigan are both herbalists. Exotic methods. It says, an herbalist in the royal palace gave you a recipe for a dwarven regicide antidote to cure a poisoned noble. Okay, so I'm just gonna blatantly cheat. My herbalists are not... I don't actually... I give them the talent because... I'll tell you why. Let's look at Morrigan's skills here. Herbalism. The character can make simple potions, poultices, and salves from common herbs. What it does is... a side effect of having this talent is that you can not only be eligible for a quest that is in the first town you visit of Lothering, but also it makes it so every time you use a health poultice or a lyrium potion, it makes those slightly more powerful if you are an herbalist. It's a small percentage, but anyways, that's why I give it to Morrigan and Wynn. Because first of all, like I said, it unlocks that quest that's available, and second of all, because they're downing lyrium potions left and right, so it, you know, the percentage that it increases the potency of the lyrium potion is worth it in the long run. But I don't like spending a whole lot of time crafting, you know, poultices and stuff like that, so I don't devote a whole lot of time to that skill, which I should, but I don't. And since I don't, that means I can't come up with the antidote excuse me, for this quest. So that's why, like I said, I'm blatantly just gonna cheat. So okay, so I've looked it up. I have the website open here, the DragonAgeWikia.com. And I've opened up this quest, and it says, crafting the Dwarven Regicide Antidote requires Master Herbalism and the following ingredients. Now, I actually have the ingredients, but I don't have a Master Herbalist. Because, like I said, I don't waste a lot of time with that particular skill. I should, but I don't. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm just blatantly going to cheat here. And so I'm going to open up the... Okay, let's see. It's run script add item gen item quick uni DWV, and then I think it's .UTI space 1. Haha. Okay, so I just opened up the console and I just basically gave myself the antidote already crafted. So yeah, it's blatantly cheating. I get it. It is, I admit it. And then I think you just talk to the noble. It says, as the antidote passes her lips, the patient visibly relaxes and will live. So that's it. We just we just gave ourselves the antidote and gave it to the sick lady. And now the quest is over. So that's it.
She'll be up and around in no time, thanks to you.
Well, you're welcome. It was my pleasure. It's a small bit of XP that I could have gotten a different way. Hey, there's one more thing we need to do here. Like I said, we have an assassination contract from the Crows given to us by Caesar.
My, they're all so eager, aren't they? It's your
Lovely.
Run while you can.
Okay. So as far as I know, you don't get any quote-unquote dark side points for doing that because even though they are assassination contracts, and technically that's breaking the law.
Lovely.
These guys are bad guys and they deserved it, so that's how I'm going to justify it or rationalize it. And that's it. We're done. Now, I think all we have to do is visit Ruck's mother, Filda, and let her know that Ruck is still alive and he's basically lost his mind. And then we can exit Orzammar. Have a little cutscene with Oghren where he officially joins the party, and then we can go to camp and save it. And this episode, this very, very long episode, will finally be over.
News of the hour. Lord Balin attacks the assembly and is ignominiously slain. Epic fail.
Long loading screen there. Okay, come on now.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. I trust Vala, my nug-wrangling friend.
Apparently I had a leftover nug in my inventory. I was able to give that guy. Let's see here. Basically, we have some Balin supporters, I think, that are roaming around that we can get into fights with. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up here and.
So, if the legend of your mother is
Wait a
true,
minute.
Morrigan, does that mean that the legends of her many daughters are as well?
To be honest, I have no idea. I've never met any sister of mine, nor has my mother spoken of any.
But it could be true, yes? If you exist, there could have been others like you.
Long ago, perhaps? Why?
We have legends of witches in Antiva. One that tells of a witch of the wild, traveled far from her home to settle in the Tellery swamps.
And? You thought I might know this woman?
If one legend can be true, why not another? Who knows how many Morrigans are scattered about Thedas, hmm?
It's not something I'd like to contemplate.
Oh? You do not appreciate a little competition from a half-sister or two?
Silence, elf. It is none of your concern.
I love it.
The Warden.
The Warden has joined Harrowmont. Attack for Balin! Yeah, but Balin's dead, so.
Has joined Harrowmont. Attack for Balin.
Oh, chopped his head off. Nice. Oh, you know what? Huh. Unless I am mistaken, I know there's a quest in here. And I don't remember if I already did it, or if I saved it for later. On almost every playthrough I almost always save it for right now. But I don't know if I have or not. Alright, let's go in here and check. It's not really a quest per se, but it's a few arena fights in a row for a reward. So I guess technically it is a quest. I don't know. Let's see. I forget. I think it's to the north. Let's go. Let's check it out. Yes.
Ready for some unofficial training opportunities?
Set me up with a team battle.
We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Cool. I saved it for later, evidently.
Excuse me while I do my happy dance.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again.
Set me up with a team battle.
We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
I think it's only 3 in a row, so this is over pretty quick. Is there a mage? Nope, there wasn't that last one. Oh! Come on, get up, get up, get up. God, the crowd control in this game is so frustrating. Go, go, go!
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again.
Set me up with a team battle.
We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
I think this is the last one.
Excuse me while I do my happy dance.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again.
Set me up with a team battle.
We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Okay, so it was 4. It's 4. This is the last one. Should be.
Dear me, what's all the fuss? Oh, yes!
You've taught our fighters some valuable lessons. It will take some time before they are ready to challenge you again. Take this, with my thanks.
Cool deal. Okay, yeah, that was definitely worth it. Ended up getting a level out of that. And, okay, so we need to go south. And we ended up with a ring, a blood ring. Improves blood magic. I think that's what we got out of the deal. So the quest reward is not really that big of a thing, but the experience and the money is worth it. Alright, let's grab a quick save. And let's level up our warden. Okay, just gonna cram everything into cunning because I can't think of a reason not to. Hit next. Ooh, what are we working on? Feast of the Fallen is icing on the cake. Combat movements, icing on the cake. Improved tools would be nice, but it's just icing on the cake as well. Stealth, the extra levels in stealth would also be nice. What else are we working on? Find Vitals is icing on the cake. Dual Weapon Mastery is icing on the cake. Alright. Are there any other actual abilities that I have to put on my bar? No, 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 no. Okay, so let's, I guess, let's flesh out stealth. Yeah. I suppose we could flesh out stealth. Yep, I think that's it. I think that's what we're working on right now. We're heading. Okay, cool. So we'll just grab an extra stealth talent there, and we'll just keep moving on. Keep moving forward.
Well, all right.
Jeopardy theme.
Such sinister glares do you a disservice, dear Morrigan. Yours should be a face that smiles.
Do tell.
Has no one told you? Perhaps that is not surprising, considering you have lived such a sheltered life. Were you a woman of the city, you would be accustomed to men showering you with praise and gifts.
I know as much of men as I need to. I know when one is indulging in pointless flattery, for instance.
It is flattery only if I exaggerate the truth to please you. I am but stating a simple fact.
Tell me, does this work on other women?
I think any woman would like to hear the truth of how her beauty affects a man. Do you not?
I think that sort of manure is best reserved for farming.
One day you will realize that you have wasted your youth and beauty on bitterness and suspicion. Mark my words.
Remind me to bring you along if we go sailing. The hot air will prove useful.
That's great. Okay, here is Filda. This is Ruck's mom.
You've returned. With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my Ruck?
Yes, but you might not want to hear it.
What is it? Is he dead? Oh, please don't torment me.
I'm afraid Ruck went crazy after too long in the Deep Roads.
Crazy? Oh, ancestors, save him. I've heard of this. Lost soldiers turning on each other, eating darkspawn flesh. Is that what happened to my boy? Why didn't you bring him home?
Ruck didn't want you to see him like that.
Such a good boy. Still thinking of me after all he's been through. I have to go to him. He needs me. Oh, he must be so frightened out there, so lonely. I thank you for what you've done. Even if you couldn't be bothered with more. Take this. It's my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I was saving it for Ruck, but I want you to have it. As my thanks.
She said even though you couldn't be bothered with more, what did she want me to do? Put him out of his misery? Or bring him back to Orzammar? I don't know. I thought there was another group of Balin's supporters here, but I guess not. Oh, you know what? I was gonna say there's a quest that you have to complete by going inside the tavern here, but it's only after you've gone to the temple or whatever it's called, and I haven't gone there yet, so we'll have to come back here eventually. I think there's one more group of Balin supporters back here, or else maybe I'm thinking of a Jarvia supporter, a group of Jarvia supporters. Well, we'll find out. Almost done, I promise. We're almost done. Yeah, it's Jarvia supporters. Should have done this a long time ago, I just forgot.
So you're the one who killed Jarvia. Do you know what you've done? Jarvia was no paragon, but she looked after her own. Even the nobles wouldn't cross her. If you think we're gonna let you waltz around like you own the place, you're wrong. For Jarvia, attack!
Yeah, there's like 4 of us and a dog. There's only 3 of you. I mean, you're kind of outmatched here. But, okay.
Dear me.
Well, another foe fallen, is it?
Okay, so Zevran has leveled up. So we're gonna cram it all into cunning because, like I said, I don't see a reason not to. Ooh, what should he get? We don't need the improved stealing. He has the trap making. He has combat training. He has 1 in poison. He doesn't need... You know what? I think I'm gonna give him 1 in clarity to give him a little bit more stamina. In this game, and I keep reminding you of this, in this game stamina does not mean how much health you have. Stamina is a resource that you use. You spend that resource on your abilities. It's sort of like energy or mana or rage, whatever. Okay, Zevran, what are we looking at here? We have evasion. Oh no, he's a bow and arrow kind of guy. So do we need suppressing fire? I mean, I think, yeah. I think I use scatter shot, but instead of, let's just build towards Master Archer for right now, because I don't feel like doing the tactics right now. So we'll just hit aim. It's not an ability that we use, so we're heading towards this Master Archer here, and what it does is it affects every other shot that you learn, and it gives it like an added extra bonus. So we're heading for a passive, basically. Aim is not something we use, so we don't have to adjust his tactics, so that means we can just move on real quick here. Okay, so like I said, there is a quest we have to start inside Tapster's Tavern here, but we are missing one of the requirements for it at this time. There's a quest that we can end with her right there, but we are also missing the requirements for that at this time. Usually I've gone to the temple at this point in most of my playthroughs, and usually I've gone to drop off the lyrium, and I've asked the Mage Tower if Dagna can join at this point in time, and so usually I'm able to complete those 2 quests as well at this point in the game, but we went a different route this time, and so I haven't taken care of those quests yet, but we'll do them. We'll get them knocked out eventually.
Has anyone told you what marvelous eyes you possess, my dear?
Again with the flattery. Do you not tire from these pointless exercises?
In Antiva, women are accustomed to being showered with the praise they deserve. Men should worship you at your feet as you pass.
They don't find that incredibly annoying?
They are goddesses receiving their subjects, just as you should be. Whatever would be annoying about that?
I have no wish to be placed upon a pedestal.
But you deserve no less. You should be admired by painters, copied by sculptors, exalted by poets. Surely, you know that yours is a beauty so exotic, it would turn the eye of the maker himself.
Well, I suppose I...
Fine. So, I owe you a flagon, bastard.
Much obliged, sir.
I hate you all.
He bet him that he could finally get Morrigan to... That is great.
I haven't eaten in days.
That is absolutely great.
Give me a moment.
Is everything alright?
Of course everything's alright. Just give me one sodding moment. By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
Yes, I remember that feeling. It passes. No, I'm gonna say, well, take your time. I need you ready to fight.
If I could fight Randar Volney's second after downing 15 lichen ales in half an hour, I'm not gonna be put off by a high sodding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
Ogren approves, +2. Okay, good. Have we done everything out here? I think we have. Okay, so at this point I think we're gonna head to the village of Haven, and then possibly Redcliffe Village, and we got Circle Tower that we have to go to. Man, we still have a lot to do, folks. We got a lot to do. So let's just head to camp for right now. Okay, turn this off, and you know what, folks? I think this is a great place to save it. We're gonna grab a hard save right here at camp. Okay, there we go. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.